Welcome to another episode of Baby Bounce Back. This is the 22nd week of training after having my fourth child. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Hey guys!
Dad.
Go get him.
Dad.
Go get him.
Dad. Oh, what happened?
You are just the cutest thing.
Isn't that just the best? He can say mama now, as well as baba, rara, nana, dada, gita, and zhh. He's officially crawling, so he's getting around everywhere. And here he is just enjoying a wheel. Sitting up real good. We begin today with our warm-up. Don't forget to start your blood flowing, your heart beating, so that you've got good energy moving through all of your muscles while you're working. Here I'm showing you just snapshots of all these movements so you can see throughout the weeks how I've improved. Just moving so much faster than I was that first day. It's always hard. The first day is always hard, but you got to stick with it. If you have any questions or concerns about starting your own training program, please consult your preferred health professional. Lateral lunges. Here we are. I've been focusing on improving these over the last couple months especially, and they've already been much improved. I'm moving faster, my ligaments are stronger, I am able to run up the stairs again, I can do high knees. I couldn't do any of that stuff 6 months ago, let alone these lateral lunges. Moving on to our push-up series, I walk my hands out and do 5 push-ups. I'm snaking a bit, kind of resting at the bottom, but not throughout my lumbar. I don't snake my lumbar, just parts of my thoracic spine. I have not seen a chiropractor for that crooked back. That is just improvement from moving. I've been practicing my movements every other day, and that process has improved my structure. I was able to get 12 kip swings in a row this week. When I first started these, I could only do about 4. What is this? He is standing. He has propped himself up. What am I going to do? We are going to continue on with our warm-up. That's what we're going to do. There he is. Split squats. I wanted to show you the full video here because I was having difficulty with my left foot. Here's my right foot. I'm about to switch legs. I'm going to be quiet so you can watch this. Do you see that? I was having issues sorting out something in my head. Every time I put my left foot forward, there's always some mental difficulty I have to sift through. Here are my inchworms. They don't usually give me issues. I try to reach a plank position between each one. And there, he's trying to crawl underneath me. These are my single arm neutral grip dumbbell presses. So you do one hand at a time, and I should not have had my heels hanging over the edge of my platform like this. You want to have your feet fully on a flat surface, not halfway like this. That was not a good example from me. But these clips aren't about me being perfect. It's about me showing that even though I am 30 pounds overweight, I am still practicing my various movements. That is how I maintain my level of skill and ability. Because when I stop practicing these movements, my spinal fracture starts to slide around and I can no longer function or move. This is my weighted wall sit. You're supposed to hold some weights like a suitcase. I've got a pair of 20-pound dumbbells, and it was difficult, and by the end I did just drop the weights and stand up. This is only my second week doing the couch stretch again. There's lots of room for improvement. I need to drop my hips into the stretch more, but for right now, it was enough of a stretch just to put my foot on the wall and try and sit up my body up as high as possible. So as I switch feet this time, you can see I put my foot on the back wall, and then I bring my forward foot up in front of me, and I use the kettlebells as kind of like my yoga block to help keep balance a little bit. So you can use a yoga block or something just to keep you steady so you don't fall over. Here's some stretches I remember from way back in my ballet school days. There's still a lot of room improvement for these as well. Here's the frog stretch. Make sure to protect your knees. I'm on a rubber mat, so it makes it easier. And here, by the end of my cool down, I had a little visitor to come and join me in my stretches. I also had a volunteer cameraman. Yes, all kinds of wiggly. Enjoy your stretches, everyone. Feel the health and vitality flow through your body and appreciate the gift that is each breath. Treasure each breath And now, just because this is my favorite thing on the internet, it's true, that's my favorite thing on the internet today. In the workout space again on Wednesday, I'm gonna have to get rid of all that equipment. I'm not ready for you to be walking. I even put these footed pajamas on him thinking it might slow him down a bit since he can't get a grip with his toes, but it is not slowing him down at all. I did my warm-up. I accumulated a 3-minute wall sit. This did not have to be weighted. And then I performed some rowing for stroke rate, which was interesting. I don't usually do that. This is where you play around with the speed at which you complete each stroke, how many strokes per minute and such. So that was an interesting game to play today. They have like a fish game on the rower if you end up using one at a gym or end up buying one for yourself. I tend to row at 24 strokes per minute. When I'm in a hurry, it's 26. I wanted to include the pigeon pose here because I didn't manage to get clips of it on Monday. This is one of the easier stretches for me to do. I don't really feel a stretch doing this. I just feel like I'm sitting on the floor. 2 minutes each side, easy peasy. If you've made it this far into the video, I commend and congratulate you. This playlist is serving multiple purposes. I am documenting my slow road back to fitness. YouTube is full of videos compiling a transformation of fitness from beginning to end in about 2 minutes, which represent months and sometimes years of that person's consistent effort, and this is what it looks like. Here, little dude wanted to give the chainsaw row a try. Your children benefit from watching you take care of yourself. He's only 5. And that's a 5-pound dumbbell. It'd be better if I'd given him a 1-pounder. But he's doing his best, and it's not bad for a first time. I didn't always let the children in the workout space, but as we've gotten used to the equipment, we feel safer teaching them how to use it correctly. So it's a little funny working out with baby underfoot. I would not have done that 5 years ago when I was first starting out because working out took all of my mental energy and focus. It would be safer to have the baby somewhere else. Now that I've been working out for a while, I don't mind it so much. I can watch him while I'm warming up or cooling down, doing my stretches, and even some skill work. He can be in the room with me. If I'm doing a really hard Metcon that requires me to pay attention to what I'm doing, then I would have him somewhere else. I would strap him into his chair or put him into a playpen where I know he can be safe while I'm focusing on my work. Again, for safety's sake, I want to emphasize and reiterate that when I first started working out, the baby always went into the playpen. It was a habit we started when he was 6 weeks old. Every time mommy worked out, he knew he went in the playpen and he got to play with the toys in there. They were special and he never saw them unless he was in that playpen, and so they always kept him occupied during my workout. Those are some tips that helped me. Baby boy number 4 here enjoys a bit more freedom than that because I have more skills than I did back then. It doesn't look like much yet, but I am losing half a pound a week on average. The road to becoming a master at anything is guarded by the humility of being a beginner. So you have to get over that stupid feeling. There is a stupid feeling that you get when you first start learning to do anything because you don't know what you're doing yet. And you have to endure that in order to finally get to the point where you feel like you know what you're doing.
Remember, keep moving.